individual questions. Yes. So thank you for coming.
I agree with a lot of things.
Well, thank you. It's nice of you to come.
Well,
And he was one of those homeschool
yeah.
kids that
One of the questions I
parents went
wanted
against
to
the
one of the questions I wanted to ask was about tax rebates for people that are bringing their kids to private schools.
I'm a believer in public education, but we have to create more competition to improve that public education, and providing a measured tax credit to people who homeschool or private school their kids, I'd be in support of that. I don't want to gut public education, so it would be a percentage credit. Instead of 100%, it might be 25, it might be 50, I don't know. But yes, I like the idea of competition in education. Competition in anything is better. Okay? Yes.
We have 8 kids that they're homeschooling, so that'd be pretty good competition just alone right there.
8?
He's the oldest.
Bless your parents. People don't. I mean, to do that, how concerned you must be about, how the sacrifice involved in that. They deserve help. You don't have to gut the public education system to give those folks some help. Especially when, like in Asheville, we're spending $15,000 a year educating a student.
And my parents didn't use any of
They
that
won't take anything
$15,000.
from the government.
And
they don't want to buy into what they don't support.
Talk about principle driven. They make me look like a white to do that. Really, it's admirable. Pleasure to meet you. What's your name?
Susan.
Hello, Susan.
Thank
How are
you
you?
for being here.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Just grateful y'all were here. Did I get you covered there?
Yes,
on
sir.
that? Okay. All right. Yes, sir.
Carl, back in the 1980s, I attended the first barbecue for Ron Paul in Missouri County.
Wow.
And I heard Ron Paul interviewed.
Really?
I don't necessarily agree with everything he's done, but when you get up there, you're playing in a big game.
Same game. Same game.
Yeah,
Bigger arena.
Bigger arena, but you're not going to have the time to become informed the way you are in Nashville City Council. And I just don't know
If it can be done,
Well, I know it can be done, but are you prepared for it?
it's the same game, bigger arena. I just have to grow and mature to that level. And
But it means you have to delegate and you have
well,
to trust.
of course, but what Reagan say, trust but verify. You have to have good people that know you're serious about no spin. Give it to me straight up. I want factual information. You also have to have people at home you can trust, who are paying attention and make you aware, and that's real important to me. I trust the people who are not paid more than the people who are paid. So that's how I'll do it. It's like any other step up. You gotta grow into it. But it's not a different game. It's the same game, bigger arena. Yeah. I'm ready to play in that arena. Thank you. Hey, how are you? Thank you. That's sweet of you. What's your name?
Fran McGraw.
Fran McGraw. Thank you, Mrs.
Pray that
McGraw.
you will be
Thank you.
uncommon.
You were in the front row. Very sweet of you. Well, your husband was with you.
No, it's just a friend.
Friend, okay. Well, it's so kind of you, Mrs.
Thank
McGraw. Thank you. That's the sweetest smile. Nice. Hey.
I just want to say how much I enjoyed this meeting, and you're like a breath of fresh air.
Well, thank you.
I mean, I just thought, wow, this is a real person really saying all these things I've been feeling.
Thank you. I'm sincere. I'm not here
I believe
to
it.
con you.
So I'm behind
And
you.
what's your name again?
Martha Honeycutt.
Mrs. Honeycutt. Thank you very much. Very nice of you to come in. Grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate your question. Thank you. Appreciate your questions too.
Do you read the Times News at all or any of the other papers? Do other people give you letters? Okay. I was at that Council Matricula demonstration, and I
You
wrote
were
a
there?
letter after you.
Oh, you
about
and your
it.
husband were there.
That's right, and I
I'm
wrote
so-
the letter saying where was ice, where was...
Thank you.
Well, I
Thank
want
you.
to say, I'm
As
going
soon
to
as you said
surprise
that, that clicked.
Yeah, I'm going to surprise you, but I'm going to write a letter saying you're like Jimmy Stewart and Mr. Smith went to Washington.
Gosh, boy, that's a pretty high
And
standard,
it's
isn't it?
going to be on Turner Movie Classics. I'll write that down in the paper so people can see what it is and how it works.
Isn't that a wonderful movie?
Oh, I love that movie.
I feel chills going up my
Right,
spine.
so that's what I'm going to write. Now, if you want, I'll send it to you. Do you have a card or something, an address?
I've got your phone number, but I don't have the address.
Okay, have an address?
There's
Okay,
some little cards.
I'll send you a copy of it.
Thank you. It's very kind.
Good luck.
I'm sorry that I didn't put the...
No, that's all right. You see a lot of people. We only see
Moving
you.
around, seeing a lot.
That's right. Good luck.
It was nice of you all to be
Good
here.
luck.
Thank you. That was just, I liked what you said. I liked your courage. So, I'm kind of apathetic. I've lost hope.
Well, I don't like any of the presidential candidates, and I actually don't plan on voting for the president. And I've recently changed, kind of grown up a little, you know. I retain
Thank
my
you,
right.
sir.
I retain my right to vote or not vote, and I will retain my right to complain if I want to. And I've just the things I've seen, I can't do it. I can't do it, and like it's just kind of numbed me because I'm so disenfranchised. And
May I offer this? I feel the same discouragement that you do with our two presidential candidates. Now, I'm going to vote for John McCain because I think he's more of an adult and more authentic than the other candidate. I don't like his waffling. I don't like his inconsistent, selective ethics. I don't like, some things about him. But I think he's a much more solid candidate. Lesser of two evils. I'm not excited about it, though, but I will vote for him because I think when you look at the future of the country, he better represents an option. What you do is vote lesser of two evils, but work for somebody that you believe is genuine. And I don't care if they're in Western North Carolina or in Nebraska. Find somebody that you believe is trying to fight back and do something to make it different, and then try to get behind them. And I'm not saying that's good advice, but that's what I'm trying to do. It is discouraging. See, the problem with if we give up, it can get worse.
yeah, that's.
We think it's bad now. It can get a lot worse.
And I don't want that for myself because I'm not that old. So 23.
My son is 1 year older than you. Yeah,
So
yeah.
we got a lot of lefts.
You got a lot of years up there, and they should be good years, and we're betraying you. And I can see you're frustrated and mad, and you should be. You're probably mad at a lot of students, kids, people your own age because they're not paying any attention.
Yeah, like I guess the youth go more towards Obama because he's younger, he's got charisma, and I've thought about voting for him, but his issues.
Same thing with Jimmy Carter. The first year he was in office, I voted for Jimmy Carter because I thought, man, he sounds good and he's hopeful and positive and he's young and he looks good.
He does make you feel good.
Yeah, that's
but
it. He hooked me when I was about your age, actually, and it took me a while to figure out, wait a minute, you're actually a lot smarter at your age than I was at your age. I'm impressed. Really. Thank you.
Well, thanks.
Nice of you to be
Thanks.
here tonight. You want to
I
jump
think
on
you-
board and help
I
out?
think
We'd
you
love
got
to
my
have you.
vote.
Thank you. You want to get involved, we'd be tickled to have you. Okay? You just
Try to tell my friends. Go
Okay.
to your website.
Good. Well, if you want to get involved, we'll find a way. I'm not talking about it using or abusing it, just something to make it interesting for you. And I'm real, and I won't betray you. My word of honor, I will not betray you.
Scouts on.
Scouts on. Let's see, wait a minute. Is that? Yeah.
That's three.
Yeah.
Together.
Together. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh,
Together.
you're not a Boy Scout. Oh, is this your son? Oh, aren't you proud of him? Yeah. He gets it. Yeah. See you. All right. Pleasure.